Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing, can you guess by how I look right now? The highlighting challenge, the full face highlighting challenge. Let me tell you, this was certainly a challenge. I had a lot of fun creating this look though, because this is very different. You know, this is something that you would wear like, you know, to the grocery store or something like that, you know, just real casual and nothing over the top at all. You guys know how much I love to highlight, so this really was a lot of fun. And honestly, I'm not mad at the way it came out. I mean, it could be better, but then again, who highlights their entire face? So if you guys are interested in seeing how to, you know, just blind people from space, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I want to let you guys know, first of all, I did do my brows prior to this because there's no way in hell I'm not going to have my brows filled in. And also I did moisturize my skin. That's going to act as my base for this highlight because I wasn't going to do a regular primer because honestly I have no idea how that would even mesh together and look. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the foundation, if you will. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. I don't know how well this is going to match my skin, but I know that the lightest shade that she has is going to be way too light for me, so we shall see. This already is, I mean, it's already a challenge. I was going to use the Beauty Blender, but then I opted not to, only because I feel like it's just gonna sheer out the liquid illuminator even more. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Morphe M439 brush and just buff this into my skin. Oh yeah, this looks, oh my God. Girl. I am not even kidding when I tell you guys. First of all, can you see this color on me? Not my color whatsoever. But I didn't know what else to use, to be honest with you guys. Like, I didn't know what else to use as a foundation shade. So that is why I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go with it, right? That's why this is a challenge, because this really is a challenge. This looks terrible. I'm not even kidding. Like, in person, you can see every single pore. Every single pore. Like, I knew that you would. I look orange. I literally look orange. Oh my God. Okay, so my foundation is done. Doesn't it just look so beautiful? Like, I'm just beaming from within. Let me tell you, this color on me, on the entire face, looks insane. It looks ridiculous. Like, if I was a little bit darker, then maybe it would work. No, this isn't doing anything for me. Literally, this is doing nothing. Okay, what is the next step? Like, how do people do this? Okay, so to highlight under my eyes and the bridge of my nose and everywhere else I normally would with concealer, I'm going to use a Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and I'm gonna use this white shade right here. And I will be using that with a Real Techniques contour brush. So this should be fun. Oh, hunty, bring on thy glow. Bring it on. The fact that people were able to make this good. Whoa, just, will you see this? So I'm gonna go ahead and take it on my chin, because this is typically where I would put concealer anyhow, to try to balance this beautiful look out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this under my eye area and make it in like a little triangle, like an upside down triangle, just like I would with concealer. Like, I'm literally doing everything like I would with concealer. Okay, so now to bronze up my face, I'm going to be using this highlight shade here from the Carli Bybel palette, and I'm gonna mix these two together. Oh, okay, all right. You know, I'm just gonna put like a nice little, really nice light line here because I think it just looks so beautiful like this. I need to figure out a way to blend this out. All right, so now to highlight this area of my face, as if there's not enough highlighter there already, I'm going to be using Champagne Pop by BECCA and Jaclyn Hill. And I'm just gonna be taking that product on a Sephora fan brush. Oh, yes, Auntie, give me that glow. Just give it to me. Give it to me. And I'm just lightly dusting it on this area of my face right here. And because, you know, we're feeling real bold, we're just gonna put just a little under the brow bone and a little over in this area here to kind of balance everything out, you know? Because that's just the key of this look, just balance it all out. And now for blush, I'm gonna be using this shade here from the Carli Bybel palette. And I'm gonna apply that shade using the Morphe E4 brush. This is like my favorite brush ever for applying blush or contour. This is, can you guys even see that? Is this even showing up? I can't even tell. And now to snatch thy nose, I am going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Gold Deposit. I love this. Not so sure how this is gonna look as a nose contour, but hey, that's why we try, right? And the brush I'm gonna be using to apply that is my Morphe E28. Oh yeah, this is the definition of, oh my God. This looks horrendous. I can't even lie. This looks terrible. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, look, look at this. You see this? This is a big contour. No. 2 lines down the bridge of your nose. That's not cute. That is not cute. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to blend this in. I'm gonna use my finger first and then probably go over it with the Beauty Blender, because this situation, this is not okay. Okay, so now to highlight the center of the nose, because you know that's super necessary, I'm going to be using the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This is my go-to nose highlight. I always get that question all the time. So this is what I use every time you see like I have like a nice little dot on my nose. It's this. So I'm just gonna take that on my finger, that's what I normally use, and just kind of pop that right on the center of the nose. And bring it down a little bit, because the problem is when I try to contour, the contour like went all over the place. And so that's gonna make my nose look really weird, as if it doesn't look already weird. All right, so now moving on to eyes, I'm gonna start off by using this shade right here from the Carli Bybel palette all over my lid area. I actually really love this color a lot. I think that this is such a gorgeous shimmer shade. Well, obviously, I mean, it's a highlighter, but I'm talking about like for the lid, it's so pretty. But I'm gonna use this in my crease too, and a little bit above. We're just gonna go ahead and blend that a little bit above. Not all the way though, you don't want that to hit the brow bone, because we're gonna use something different for that. All right, so now to add some depth into our crease and bring it back to life, I am going to go in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Gold Deposit again, and just go ahead and swirl my brush in that. And I'm using the Morphe E28 for this. Just swirl my brush in the product and then tap the excess off and go ahead and apply that in the crease area. And to highlight my brow bone, I'm gonna go back into the Too Faced Candlelight Glow, and I'm going to use this shade right here, which is what I use, you know, for my highlight, so the whiter shade, just to highlight my brow bone. All right, so now for the inner corner highlights, my inner tear duct, I am going to be using Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. I don't know why I just did that, but I'm gonna be using the So Hollywood Illuminator to highlight the inner tear duct of my eyes. Yes, give me that inner tear duct highlight, hunty. All right, so now to give my eyes some depth under my eye area, I'm gonna be taking the darkest shade, the darkest highlighting shade here from the Carli Bybel palette on my Morphe M431 brush, and I'm just gonna apply that just a little under my eyes to give my eyes some pop and some dimension. I actually use this trick all the time because I have light eyes. First of all, this really helps them pop, especially like a brown shade. But also, it's a nice trick because if you guys suffer from creasing under the eyes, I certainly do. It'll help hide that kind of, so I really like using this trick. And I'm only gonna go right to here, by the way. I'm not gonna take it all the way because of course it would cover up our highlight that we just did for our inner tear duct. So for this look, I was debating on whether or not to use false lashes, and I was like, you know what? You're putting highlight all over your damn face. You might as well use some lashes. So I'm gonna be using the Ardell Wispy lashes. These are one of my favorite lashes ever. So, and they're from the drugstore. They're so cheap. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on, and I will be right back. All right, so now that our lashes are on, and by the way, that was a bitch and a half. I'm not even gonna lie. It took me forever to put these lashes on for some reason. I was in lash trouble. It was not good. Anyways, I am going to coat my bottom lashes with mascara. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara just to balance it out since we have lashes here and I don't have anything on my lower lashes. I feel like it looks a little funky. So I'm just gonna coat my lower lashes with some mascara. All right, so for the last and final step, I was going back and forth. I was like, should I just use a regular lip pencil or a lipstick or a liquid lipstick or whatever the case is, or should I just use a highlighter? And I was like, no, man, you gotta use a highlighter. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go back into the Laura Geller Gilded Honey and put this all over my lips. I know it's about to look crazy, but you know what? That's what's gonna complete this look, I feel. It wouldn't be a challenge without actually making it a challenge, right? All right, so to add an extra something, because this is a highlighting challenge video, I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna make my body glow a little bit. So I'm gonna go into the BECCA Champagne Pop highlighter, and I'm just gonna take this, swirl my brush in it, and just put it on my collarbone. So that way, you know, it really gives my skin a nice little glistening glow. You see that? Look at that. Yes, hunty, glow for the gods, glow for the gods. All right, you guys, and that is the end of this video. I know I'm sure I look insane, but you know what? I had a lot of fun creating this because this most definitely was a challenge. Obviously, this is not an everyday look. I am fully aware of that. I know that, but I just figured I wanted to try it just because I absolutely love highlighting. So I was like, you know what? To highlight like the whole face with highlighters, I'm down, let's try it. So thank you guys so much for keeping up with me. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And also don't forget to follow me on all of my social media sites. That all is Keeping Up with Nicole. Everything is all listed down below, as well as all the products that I used today. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.